Hey, my elevators. This is Elle Beecham, owner, creator, and founder of the Elevate Movement, which is a naturopathic approach to healing and mental health. Last Thursday, I had the privilege to work with this young lady who is 19 years old. She moved here from Cali. She experienced a brain injury, which caused like some neurological imbalances with memory, cognition, response time, and things like that. So I was working with her, and as I'm working with her, I asked her, what were your 3 reasons as to why, you self-reported to therapy? She gave me her reasons, and basically it was, I'm just having a problem accepting my life as it is now. At 10 years old, when the injury occurred, that's the way she know her life to be. And she thought, she was on this trajectory to do some different things in her life. So now that she's 19, she's having to combat her thoughts of what her life is supposed to be like, plus whatever ramifications she had as a result of the injury. And then, where do I go now? That's the same thing that all adults go through. Even though we haven't experienced a brain injury, we have experienced something traumatic, something tumultuous, some type of disadvantage that has caused us to sit back and reflect. And what do we do now? Being 19 years old, she's right where she needs to be. At 19, there were a lot of us that were going through things that we couldn't put words to, that we couldn't process the emotions, that were associated with the incident, or the situation or the experience, whatever it is. So she and I are working together. Her mom is sitting there the entire time. And as I'm getting to know this baby and talking to her, like her aura, her heart, her mind, her personality, it's just infectious. She was very upbeat. She was spunky. She was sassy. She was all things wonderful. Do you hear me? She was all things wonderful. And I can only imagine that, she struggles with her self-esteem because she talked about her appearance. She talked about her weight. She talked about, her scars. She talked about a number of things. And I was telling her that even though, you're questioning God, like God saw fit for you to bear this cross. God saw fit for you to tell your story, for you to be the exemplar, for you to show other people who are experiencing some of the same things that you are experiencing, how you get through an injury like this, but also do some things that you want to do, like in life, accomplish some things. So midway through the session, I felt the need to lay hands on her. So I am praying over her. I touched her head, I touched her heart, I touched her back, I touched her hands, and her mom was like, you are about to make me cry. I felt the need to do that because I could feel how heavy she was. But she was starting to like turn that thing around. So the light that I saw and what was feeling good to me in that moment lets me know you have it in you to be this person. You have it in you to be loving and uplifting, and light, and giving to people. And I wanted her to know that. I wanted her to know that we had work to do. If she stuck with me, we were going to find a way to get her story out there. We were going to find a way to penetrate the masses, because there are other people out there, and this young lady wanted to do so many things, and everything that she wanted to do has something to do with her touching the hearts and minds of other people. So that's God's work. In my opinion, that's God's work. And when you do God's work, there is a blessing. But the purpose of this video is to let everyone know that we have all been in a situation at one time or another where life hit us. A situation hit us. We're in a pickle, and we didn't quite know how to fathom it all, and some of us didn't go to therapy. Some of us didn't seek help. Some of us, just mask it and, put it in our pockets and keep going. Some of us, act like it doesn't exist. But whatever it is, I commend this young lady for being 19 years old, reporting to therapy, wanting some assistance with a life situation. And the truth is, like, the adjustment diagnosis is a real diagnosis. Like, sometimes we just have an issue adjusting to life as it is now, to the current situation, to the newness of it all. Like, sometimes things just don't make sense. You know, sometimes things don't go as planned. And when you are unable to adjust and keep moving and make the strides or whatever, sometimes it can really put us, you know, in a balmy state, you know, in a depressive state, in a dark state. So for this baby to come to therapy and want options, want resources, you know, I just hope this video encourages you that if you are in a space, whatever space that may be, yours may not be an injury, it may not have anything to do, you know, it may be your finances, it may be your relationship, it may be your own mind, it may be a career move, but whatever the situation is, sometimes it is hard to adjust. I recommend that you take a step back, assess the situation, what can be done about the situation, try to put a game plan together, because sometimes it's just a matter of redoing a resume. It may be applying for the job. It may be networking, talking to people. It may be praying about it. It may be not doing anything and allowing, you know, the universe to work on your behalf. So I just wanted to share that, because you never know what people are contending with. You never know what's on their plate. You never know what they're battling with. So it is just always, always, always in the best interest of us to do God's work. Just do God's work. That's all we are commanded to do, is to love and to do the work of God. So whatever your work of God is, I feel like my work of God is interacting and touching the people and the clients that I deal with on a daily basis. So whatever your work is, continue to do that. Continue to be light. Continue to be good energy. Continue to be love. Continue to be kind to yourself. Be kind to others, because we're all we have. We are all we have. So I made a choice a long time ago that every time someone crossed my path, whether I knew them or not, I wanted the experience to be of love. I wanted them to feel some form of love, whether it's platonic or romantic. And I just pray and I pray and I pray that that baby was able to get through the rest of her week until I see her this Thursday. I pray that she, you know, come with her journal. She has some homework assignments. So I pray that she come with her journal ready to work, because this is God's work. When you can change the trajectory of someone's mind and their heart so that they love themselves, that they feel better about themselves, and they are able to go into the world as a better person, like, that's God's work. You know, so God put me here for a reason, and these are the things that I'm doing. So I just wanted to encourage you today, despite your situation, see what can be done about it. Even if you don't consult therapy, that's fine. You can assess the situation yourself. You can work through it. You can process it. You can see what needs to be done. You can come up with you a plan and execute the plan. So until my next video, elevators, I'm Elle Beecham, and I'm out.